The internet was once a decentralized dream. It was a network built on open protocols. Anyone could connect and communicate freely. Similarly, cryptocurrency emerged with a vision of decentralization. Bitcoin, the first cryptocurrency, promised secure, transparent transactions without intermediaries. This echoed the early spirit of the internet, a peer-to-peer network for exchanging value. Both technologies promised to empower individuals. They offered freedom from traditional gatekeepers. Early internet users celebrated the ability to connect directly without reliance on telecom companies. Crypto enthusiasts envisioned a financial system beyond the control of banks and governments. This shared spirit of decentralization fueled excitement and rapid innovation in both spaces. However, the path of technological progress is rarely linear. The internet, despite its initial promise, saw increasing centralization over time. Large corporations built their empires on the back of the open web. Similarly, cryptocurrency faces the challenge of staying true to its decentralized roots. Centralized exchanges and the influence of institutional investors threaten to mirror the internet's trajectory. The question remains, can cryptocurrency learn from the internet's journey? Can it avoid the pitfalls of centralization and create a truly open and equitable financial system? The answer lies in understanding the forces that shape technological adoption and the choices we make as a society. Centralization often emerges subtly. On the internet, it began with the rise of internet service providers. These companies became the gatekeepers to the online world. They controlled access and exerted influence over the flow of information. Similarly, the crypto space is witnessing the emergence of powerful players. Centralized exchanges like Binance and Coinbase have become the primary gateways for buying, selling, and trading cryptocurrencies. This concentration of power has consequences. ISPs gained the ability to prioritize certain types of traffic. They could potentially throttle or censor content, impacting net neutrality. In the crypto world, centralized exchanges present similar risks. They become points of vulnerability for hacks and security breaches. Their dominance also gives them significant influence over the market, potentially stifling competition. Moreover, the rise of big tech companies like Google, Facebook, and Amazon further centralized the internet. These companies aggregated vast amounts of data, becoming powerful intermediaries in the digital economy. In the crypto space, we see parallels with the growing influence of venture capitalists and institutional investors. Their large holdings and investment strategies can sway market sentiment and potentially undermine the decentralized nature of cryptocurrencies. The parallels between the internet and cryptocurrency highlight a fundamental tension. The tension is between the ideals of decentralization and the realities of market forces. As both technologies mature, the battle for control and influence intensifies. The challenge is to find ways to maintain the benefits of decentralization while navigating the complexities of a globalized digital economy. The early internet was a relatively open space. Websites were interconnected and information flowed freely. However, as commercial interests took hold, the landscape shifted. Companies sought to capture and monetize user attention. This led to the rise of walled gardens, closed platforms like Facebook and YouTube. Users were drawn into these ecosystems, their online experiences increasingly mediated by algorithms and targeted advertising. Similarly, the cryptocurrency space is undergoing a period of rapid commercialization. What began as a fringe movement of cypherpunks and technologists has attracted mainstream attention. Financial institutions are launching crypto trading desks. Payment processors are integrating cryptocurrencies. This influx of traditional players brings both opportunities and challenges. On the one hand, wider adoption could lead to greater legitimacy and stability for cryptocurrencies. On the other hand, it risks compromising the original ethos of decentralization. As traditional financial players enter the space, they may seek to shape regulations and market dynamics to their advantage. This could lead to a crypto landscape that mirrors the current financial system with its inherent inequalities and centralized control. The challenge for the crypto community is to harness the benefits of commercialization while preserving its core values. This requires careful consideration of governance models, regulatory frameworks, and the role of community participation. It also demands vigilance against the encroachment of centralized power and the erosion of user privacy. Governments around the world are grappling with how to regulate cryptocurrencies. This is not surprising given the potential impact of crypto on financial systems, national security, and consumer protection. However, regulation is a double-edged sword. While it can provide much-needed clarity and stability, it can also stifle innovation and empower existing power structures. The Internet's history offers valuable lessons. Early attempts to regulate the Internet were often met with resistance from advocates of a free and open web. Over time, however, governments have implemented regulations to address specific concerns, such as cybersecurity, intellectual property, and online content moderation. These regulations have had mixed results, sometimes achieving their intended goals while also having unintended consequences. For cryptocurrency, the regulatory landscape is still evolving. Some governments are taking a cautious approach, while others are embracing crypto-friendly policies. Finding the right balance between fostering innovation and protecting consumers will be crucial. Overly burdensome regulations could stifle the growth of the crypto ecosystem, while a lack of regulation could leave consumers vulnerable to fraud and market manipulation. The crypto community must engage constructively with regulators to shape a regulatory framework that supports innovation and protects user interests. This requires transparency, collaboration, and a willingness to address legitimate concerns. By working together, regulators and the crypto community can create an environment where cryptocurrencies can thrive while mitigating risks and promoting responsible innovation.